Welcome back to my channel Trail. Earlier episode, we have a story of Sara. Sara opened a sandwich shop, and when she tried to penetrate in the market, she reduced the price too low to $8, where the market was $10 to $12. And at the end, even with selling 200 sandwich every day, she ended up in a loss. And then she started working on the model. She worked on the 6 options. She changed the model. She went for the option 6, which was increase the price little and manage the fixed expenses. And that's how the Sara story started. And it's not a story of Sara, it's a story of many entrepreneurs, many people who went for this restaurant business, for a new business. And if they don't work on the cost structure, on the pricing, just try to penetrate in the market without understanding the entire structure, they end up in a bigger problem. The business is not sustainable. In our story of Sara, she was making a loss of 10,000. Then she worked on the business plan, options. She chose option 6. Now's the time when Sara started thinking beyond the break-even, beyond no profit, no loss point. What was a sustainable point for her? Now she's looking for a profit. Before moving to Sara's story, there's one very valuable aspect, that break-even analysis has its predictive power. It can give a different models. It let you model different scenarios and make an informed decision. And that's what Sara did. How she changed the model, or she started working on certain other numbers. So in our story of Sara, she decided to go for option number 6. But how many units she need to sell? So you can see in the chart, we have 6 options and the different sale value from $8 to $9.5 to 10, and again coming down to 9. The gross margin change based on the sale value and also the cost of goods sold. And then there's a fixed cost. In option number 1, she has a basic fixed cost of 28,000. She decided to negotiate. In option number 4, it goes down to 26,000 and further goes down to 24,000. She started working on several models and the profitability come up. Now she has only 3 options. After calculating the profit and loss, she calculates the break-even sales per day. And you can see in option number 1, she has to sell 311 sandwich per day to break even. Option number 2, 196. 3 says 178. Option 4 is 193. Option 5 is 217. And option 6 is 188. So with many options, price and cost structure, there is a minimum sales quantity needed to manage the business at no profit, no loss. She has many options to sell. Option number 3 says she has to sell only 178 sandwich per day if she want to break even. But she chose option number 6, where the break-even sale is 188, from 178 to 188, because the price point. She don't want to sell very expensive. If she go with the option number 4, she has to sell the sandwich for $10, but she want to keep the price low. And option number 6 gives her that freedom, that is selling the sandwich at 9, which is below competition, manage the expenses. And if she sell 188, she is already in the break-even, which means no profit, no loss. She starts sustaining the business, which is lower than her average sale at present, which is 200. Now Sara started looking beyond the break-even. Now after taking option number 6 and understanding his break-even, she want to make a desired profit. She want to make some money, and she want to understand how much sandwich she need to sell every day to make that much of money, that much of profit. And for doing that, there's just a small twist. You have to add your desired profit, let's say $10,000, in your fixed expenses. If your fixed expenses are 24,000, add 10,000, which is your desired profit, and work on this cost model and prepare the cost matrix. So here's the magic formula. To get the target revenue, you add the desired profit in the fixed expenses and divide with the gross profit margin. We call it target profit revenue because that gives you the target profit, that revenue. Use this formula. So now she wants to make a profit of 10,000 per month. Take 3 steps. Calculate, add, and convert. First, you calculate the gross margin, then add the desired profit into the fixed expenses, and convert the revenue into the sales unit. You do these 3 and you know how many units you need to sell to reach the desired profit. And that's what Sara did. So let's do the maths. She has a fixed expenses of 24,000. and gross profit margin 47.2%. She want to make a profit of 10,000, so 24,000 in the fixed expenses, she add 10,000, become 34,000. 34,000 divided by 47.2%, which is a gross profit margin, and she get the desired revenue. 72,000 is the desired revenue. And again, she divide this 72,000 with the sale price $9. So it convert into a sales unit, which is 8,000 divided by 30 for per day, and that's 267 sandwich per day. That's it. If she sell 267 sandwich at the price point of $9, she make $10,000 profit. That's the metrics indicate. She got a target now, 267 sandwich per day and make a $10,000 profit. But you know our Sara, she still want to stretch the goals. She want to have a roadmap from survival to success. This is a time of strategy. She know the target, she know the break-even units, she know how many units she need to sell to get $10,000. Now she looking beyond. So what she did, she started working on the break-even unit with the desired profit. So here she make a 5 goal post. First one was simple, to reach the break-even. And when she did a calculation without target profit, she need to sell 188 sandwich per day. Business becomes sustainable. That's a goal post number 1. Then she moved to goal post number 2, which is making a 10,000 profit. She add 10,000 in the fixed expenses. And the outcome is she need to sell 267 sandwich per day to make $10,000 profit. Happy, but not very happy. She looked for the third one. In the third goal post, she want to give bonus to the staff. So instead of 10,000, she had 12,000. She want to start sharing the profit with the staff. And she calculated other model. And when she calculated, it comes to 282, which means if she sell 282 sandwich per day, she can make $12,000 profit, and a portion of it she can give it to the staff as a bonus, which is a good for the staff, for the business sustainable, and for herself also. She make a goal post number 4, which means expansion planning, earning extra profit and reinvesting in the business. She put a 14,000 now, and she run the metrics. The outcome is 298 sandwich per day. Her limit is 300. Her production capacity is 300. And right now it is 298, which means if she runs full production capacity and keeps selling, she can plan for expansion. She's still not happy. She said, let me do one more. What if I make 15,000 and exceed the production limit? What will happen? To make a 15,000 profit, she need to make 306 sandwich. Now her capacity is 306. So she know almost her capacity, she can make around 14,000 to 15,000, between 14,000 to 15,000 profit. She can pay a part of money as a bonus to the staff. She can keep her earning 10,000, and the remaining money she can use for the business expansion. So now the break-even has given her clear picture at what number, what she can do. That's why every business needs to understand the break-even point and how it can be leveraged towards the profitability and expansion. What does it mean for Sara? At 188 sandwich per day average sale, she survived the business, become sustainable. At 267 sandwich per day, she become profitable and stable. At 282 sandwich per day average, they're thriving. The business is doing very well and the staff is getting bonus. At 298 sandwich per day, they're exceptional. They're planning for expansion, they're expanding the business. So she know at full capacity, what price point, what expenses, what production cost, she can make business sustainable, make profit, give bonus to the staff, start planning for expansion. Everything is very clear. And all start with very simple question. How much we need to sell per day? So Sara, you know, she's a young entrepreneur. She started thinking how to motivate the staff. If she explained the staff the complicated cost structure, pricing, it won't work. She has to give one number to the staff. So she announced that if we sell 282 sandwich per day as an average in a month, everyone get bonus. Staff is happy. Staff understand the number. They don't understand the complicated calculations. They understand the moment I start selling 282 every day, I will get a bonus. I get salary and a bonus. And that's a simple target. So for the people who are working around you, you have to give a simple targets. You have to tell them a number, what number you need to achieve. And this complicated calculations for people like us, people like Sara, for you, entrepreneurs, for managers, for the owners, for the investors. But we need to understand this calculation. We need to understand how this break-even work, how the gross margin work, how it impact our profitability, how it impact our even the pricing, and where we need to squeeze and where we need to expand. So for the Sara, the magic number is 282. That's how our story is. There's always a question, what will happen if there's multiple product or many revenue streams? What we do? The answer is simple. Let's take a real example of a hotel. Think about a hotel with 100 rooms. Some of the guests book at $200 a night. Some book through their travel agents, from OTA, $180. Some are corporate client, $150. Every room is sold at a different price. So the hotel manager use the total revenue and total variable cost to prepare the gross margin. So when there's a multiple products, when there's a many revenue streams, in a hotel we have F&B, rooms, spa, recreation, we take a total revenue and total variable cost, come out with the gross margin, take the fixed expenses, and that's how we draw the break even. And then we start working on the different models. But for the events, we use similarly what Sara has done. So the bottom line, whether it's a Sara or a hotel manager or investor or an owner, the target profit analysis after preparing the break even give us a clarity on the goal and give us confidence to achieve the numbers. That's all I have for you today. I believe this session will give you more insight beyond the break even, because business is a step, many baby step. First we sustain the business, then we reach the desired profit, then we start managing other part, and then we go to the expansion planning. It goes step by step. And here the gross margin, the break even, target profit analysis, everything assist in making a business sustainable, and you can expand your business. Please send me in the messages what else you want to know about business, how to make your business sustainable, how to optimize your cost structure, how you do the pricing, how you manage the waste in the kitchen, how AI-driven model used for the kitchen waste. We can talk in our next episode how the hotel food waste has been controlled, which was in the traditional methods. Now it's coming towards a one notch up, which is using the AI-driven equipments and analytics. See you next time.